If you pulled up Zillow right now and looked at your home's Zestimate, I need you to forget that number, because in Bowling Green, I'm seeing homes where Zillow is off by $20,000 to even $40,000 in either direction. And if you sell based on that number alone, you either leave money on the table or you're sitting in a market for months waiting and wondering why nobody is calling. Today, I'm showing you exactly how home values work in Bowling Green right now using real numbers, real streets, and no guessing. I'm Nick Lawson. I'm a realtor here in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and I work with sellers and investors specifically. And this isn't a let's tour your dream home channel. So if you're thinking about selling in the next year or you own a rental property here, this is the channel for you. So let's get into it. Here's the thing that nobody explains. Zillow's algorithm doesn't know your home. It doesn't know that you redid the kitchen in 2023. It doesn't know your street backs up to empty farmland. And it definitely doesn't know that the last 3 houses that sold in your neighborhood sold as is to investors and dragged the comps completely down. Real value comes from 3 things: recent closed sales, not listings, closed on comparable homes, and absorption rate, meaning how fast homes are actually moving right now in your specific price range. So let me show you 3 real examples from right here in Bowling Green, Kentucky. The first example is the neighborhood Crestmore. Zillow says that the average home here is worth $235,000, but the last 3 homes that actually closed sales averaged at $275,000. And here's why. Zillow doesn't see the neighborhood condition. It doesn't see the divorce that happened down the street and that the sellers had to sell extremely fast and extremely low because of it. Zillow gives you a very broad, inaccurate overview, but it doesn't know your neighborhood. The second example is Eastland Park. And this one's interesting because Zillow actually is underpricing homes here. Recent closings came in averaging around $375,000, which is about 35% higher than what Zillow is averaging. And why is that? It's because this neighborhood sits directly next to Bowling Green High School. The average home age here is older than most neighborhoods in all of Bowling Green and therefore more established. And the inventory here remains a lot lower than most areas of Bowling Green. Why? Because when people buy here, they rarely ever want to move. The third example in a neighborhood is Greystone. And this is one where I want every seller to pay attention to. Homes here are moving in 40 to 60 days on market right now, which means that if yours has been sitting for longer than that, it's not just a market problem, it's a pricing problem or it's a presentation problem. Average days on market right now in Bowling Green sit around 70 to 90 days. So this Greystone is a hot spot for people who have a home and that are looking to sell. So what actually determines the real number of your home? Here is the real formula. Closed comps in the last 90 days, adjusted for condition, and divided by how fast homes like yours are actually selling. That's it. That's what an appraiser uses, and that's what a serious buyer's lender uses. And that's what I use, not an algorithm guessing from satellite photos. So if you're thinking about selling your home and you want to know actual numbers, not just a guess, comment value below or hit the link in the description and I'll run your specific comps in your neighborhood for free with no obligations. And if you're thinking about what your home could rent for instead of selling it, I've got a video that's linked right here because sometimes the better move isn't selling at all.